Russo now to the half wall. Now it's Zengerle standing there, far side, right end of your radio dial, deep into the goal to Tangradi. Again, looking to come back out in front for Bertuzzi, and he score! Goes off the goaltender from a bad angle and in. He was looking to bring it out.
Good pressure by the Griffins. They might want to make their passes a little harder. They're a little finesse here.
There's a
chance
there. Score! Andy Miele buries a shot. Tangradi comes up with it into the slot to Andy Miele. Oh, pass across. Score! What a shot by Anthony Mantha. Oh my goodness, a great setup by Andy Miele. Dump it into the Manitoba zone where it's been a good portion of the night. This time at the left end of your radio dial. Anthony Mantha in front. It's Xavier will. No, that's it. Eric Tangradi with a backhander top shelf. What a pretty setup by Anthony Mantha behind the net. Flung it out in front of the steal. And Eric Tangradi just never turned and fired the backhander top shelf. It's 4-0 and the Moose are in big trouble. Nice feed, Tyler Bertuzzi over the line, pulls up, looking for help, comes back to it. Xavier at the point can't hold on to it. X now going to float one in net, tip, save, rebound, score! Russo gets the rebound. Cormier over the line, throws it back, nice look, far side, pass across, near side, score.
Yep.
Chase to Leo, what a pretty play that one. Picked up, brought the other way now, up into the Grand Rapids zone, long shot from the point, redirect, rebound, score. Corralled by Andy Miele, ahead to Anthony Mantha, now he's got someone coming with him, that's Nick Jensen, top corner, score! Oh my goodness, what a shot by Nick Jensen! They're still singing along. It's a fun night here. Tyler Bertuzzi, half wall, right end of your radio dial. Back to the point, Xavier Ouellet, looking far side. Griff's trying to set it up, back to Bertuzzi, shot, score! Tyler Bertuzzi took a great feed from the far side from Robbie Russo.
I think as a line, we've been playing the right way for a while, getting chances, but haven't really had a night where the floodgates kind of open like that. And I think the three of us, Miele and Mantha, were just playing the right way, getting in on the forecheck and creating some turnovers. And from that, opportunities were coming, and it just seemed like the puck was following me tonight. So just one of those nights, and happy to be able to take advantage of.
How about just the chemistry with you three? Can you talk about that? I mean, I think together combined for 12 points tonight.
Yeah, I think we all bring a really good dimension to a line. With me just being kind of a straight north-south crash and banger kind of guy, and obviously Miele with his creativity and Mo's speed and scoring ability. So I think as a unit of three, we have the perfect amount of speed, skill, physicality that if we play the right way, we can be dominant on certain nights.
You had talked about being streaky. And I think it was the goal you had 2 games back. You kind of saw that as being hopeful that would kind of snap you out of it. Are you the type of person that when you get that goal, you just go, okay, this is the start of something good?
Yeah, for me, it's my 7th year in the league, so I've kind of learned to deal with the ups and downs. But I felt like I've been playing the right way for a few weeks, and kind of get that one the other night in Charlotte. Wasn't a pretty goal, just kind of moving my feet and getting things to the net. So I just felt like if I continued to do that, good things were happening. And like you said, that goal happening, I think, obviously fed some confidence to me, knowing coming into the night, if we're playing the right way, opportunities are going to come.
We've kind of been, I don't want to say struggling, but we'll have one point nights, and we're getting opportunities, and the make of that line could be pretty dominant. So I think it showed tonight, but it won't really mean anything if we don't come back tomorrow, and we'll continue to do it for the rest of the year.
What is it that you guys did tonight that perhaps you weren't doing for the other games?
Put the puck in the net?
Yeah, I know.
No, we were finding each other. For a little while, we were still kind of getting used to playing with each other, and it's chemistry is huge for a line, and kind of always knowing where guys are going to be. And tonight that happened, and the puck happened to go in too. So that's obviously a huge part of it. Sometimes you have nights where you have 10 scoring chances and you don't score any. So, but tonight was definitely our best game. Just not even just because of the points, but just the chemistry that we had going.
Best game you guys have had this year?
Well, as our line, that's what I meant. But as a team, when you get that confidence right away and you put up 3 goals right away like that, it's pretty. Sometimes those games can be tough because you kind of just sit back, but we continue to push. They had that 5-minute power play where they kind of took it to us, obviously, but that was a great game for us, and we're playing great hockey right now.
Yeah, we came out firing. First period, that was big for us. Guys were moving, everyone's jumping, pucks to the net, and we had some nice plays too, so that was great.
Was there anything in particular that you guys did differently? Any changes, adjustments that you made that worked tonight?
I don't think we did anything differently, just executed our system to a T, and that kind of paid off for us.
Were you surprised that ease? It seemed like Manitoba didn't really have much. You guys had a lot of open shots.
Right, yeah, that was, probably not their best effort, but we were firing on all cylinders and creating space for ourselves, I think.
What's it mean for you guys offensively to have a game like this?
It's big, like everyone likes getting points, but, a lot of contributors tonight, so it's big for us.
Yeah. Is it especially important for you guys knowing that you only have a couple more games? Well, you have one more game at home and then you go on the road for 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I know. Right now, really not thinking about that, just focusing tomorrow. But I guess that's in the back of your mind. Take care of business at home and then get the job done on the road.
I thought we had a real good start. I thought we were moving our feet. I thought we played aggressively. We created a lot of turnovers and capitalized on some opportunities that we had. And I thought it was very solid. When you get in the third period, the score's 5-0. The nature of the game kind of changes a bit. We got the 5-minute major we had to kill off. They got one there. They got 2 power play goals on us. But up until that point, I thought we were very strong. And once the 5-minute major was done, it was pretty much, let's just get to the finish line here because the game was over.
Right. Can you tell us a little bit about the evolution of the line with Tangradi, Mantha, and Miele? How you put together. How long have they been together, and what did they do tonight?
Well, they've been together for the last 9 games, and they found chemistry. And I think we had them together earlier in the year, and it was good. But once again, we wanted to have 4 really good, solid lines. And sometimes you rob Peter to pay Paul with some of the lines. But right now we're pretty deep up front, and this combination has worked really well. The concept was Tangradi is, the big body, the size, and he works the corners well. Andy Miele's a playmaker, has great vision, and Anthony Mantha can score, he can make plays, and he's a big body as well. So it complements Andy, and they've been working well together. It's not always been that case. We've gotten contributions from all 4 lines on different nights, but tonight was their night.
Well, you look like a genius with that. So
every blind squirrel finds an acorn from time to time.
This win tonight, how much bigger is it than all the other wins this year?
Well, it's a big win just because we want to keep this winning streak going. We got to keep on collecting points. We want to catch the teams that are in front of us. So it's a big win for that, but also it's a big win for us. Anytime you go into a 3-on-3, it's nice to get that first one on Friday night, because then you can carry it throughout the weekend and gain momentum as you go. And anytime you play 3-on-3s, they can go really good for you all 3 games. It's contagious, or they can go bad. So it's nice to get this one tonight.
The streak that you guys have going on right now, how is it compared to the streak that you had before?
Very similar. The guys are coming to the rink. They're working hard. They're approaching it as business as usual. This is a group that handles situations well like this. They don't get too high. They don't get too low. They just come here and play hard and have some fun. And when you look at the schedule, these games at home we have to take care of them because we go on the road quite a bit after this, and be some tough buildings to play in on the road. So we want to take care of business here at home.